The new 2025-2026 season starts soon, so just ahead of the first matches, it's time to rank the best players in the world as they stand right now. I will rank the best players at each and every position for their performance in the 2024-2025 season, meaning how well they played in the league, at the World Cup, and either the Champions or European League. I'll try to give you my reasons on why I rank these players this way, using their statistics and achievements to prove my point. Some players might not be on this list because of injuries, so if they missed a huge chunk of the season, for example. Also, I will not take past years in consideration, I will only look at the 2024-2025 season. This just means that players who have been great in the past but did not perform well this year will also not be mentioned. But even after setting all these parameters, many of you will probably still disagree with me on some names on this list or their respective positions, and this is of course completely fine, just let me know your ranking in the comments below. But now, without further ado, let's get into the core of any defense and attack in modern handball, the top 10 line players of 2025. There are some names I considered but who did not make the final list, so the honorable mentions are Simon Halt, Dragan Pechmalbek and Yannick Kohlbacher, all with good seasons but nothing outstanding. The first spot on the list goes to Justus Fischer, who had a world-class start to the season. He scored 156 goals and managed 23 steals as well as 23 blocks for Hannover in the Bundesliga. He was insanely effective at the start of the season, but he slowed down by the end. He only got a few minutes at the World Cup but scored 8 goals. He's a great upcoming talent for sure. In 9th place we have Marin Šipić. He was great in the European League, scoring 78 goals there, and at the World Cup he scored another 29 for Croatia, being one of the best offensive line players at the tournament. Strong season from him, no doubt. At number 8 I put Johannes Goller. He won the European League with Flensburg, scoring 45 times. In the Bundesliga he scored 98 with 32 blocks and 13 steals, being just a force at both ends of the field. For Germany he has scored 18 with 5 blocks and 5 steals, another decent season from the all-rounder. In 7th place it's Luis Frade, who scored 67 goals in the Champions League for Barcelona, taking them to another Final Four. He also scored 22 times at the World Cup, being difficult to defend against, using his sheer size to overwhelm most defenses. At number 6 we have Nicolas Tournard, who had a strong season for Nantes, scoring 130 goals at the Star League and another 70 in the Champions League. He also scored 21 goals at the World Cup, just overall an offensive powerhouse, dangerous for every defense he faces. At rank 5, Kamil Sobczak is still the best purely offensive line player, scoring 197 goals in the Star League and 104 in the Champions League for PSG. He only played 3 matches for Poland, scoring 13 goals at the World Cup. Nevertheless, another highly effective season by the big man, lethal from the 6 and even 7 meter line. 4th place goes to Lukas Jürgensen, who once again might just be the one line player to make the fewest mistakes in any match he plays. 115 goals in the Bundesliga with 14 blocks and 19 steals, as well as winning the European League with 64 goals scored. Of course, he also is world champion, scoring 21 goals for Denmark. He is a true star player and he can do it on both ends of the field. 3rd place goes to Bundesliga winner Mihailo Marsenic. Even though Serbia missed the World Cup, he still was the defensive core and first choice in attack for Berlin, scoring 100 goals in the Bundesliga and blocking 32 shots as well. In the Champions League, he scored 45 times and blocked 9 shots too, continuing this great form in attack and defense, going all the way to the final. His best season up to this point for sure, hopefully he can show up with the national team again next season. The top 2 remain in a head-to-head battle between 2 usual suspects, and Ludovic Fabregas gets the 2nd spot from me this season. 72 goals in the Champions League plus 5 blocks and 23 goals with 6 steals and 9 blocks at the World Cup for France once again put him at the top of all the lists, basically being the perfect line player, a fierce attacker and a strong defender as well. And there is only one player at his level, and this season he won more titles, therefore Magnus Saugstrup is the number 1 this year. 109 goals with 29 blocks and 22 steals in the Bundesliga, winning the Champions League with 53 goals and 5 blocks for Magdeburg, and last but not least, he won the World Cup with 8 goals scored plus 13 steals and 12 blocks. He is just as perfect at this position as Fabregas in my opinion, even stronger in defense, whilst Fabregas is a bit better an attacker. But both world class, both on top of the list for sure, and with the Champions League and World Cup, Saugstrup had a sensational year. So, what do you think about my ranking? Do you agree or who should have been your choices? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching and I see you in the next video.